What's going on? It's Navy Vet 88. I'm coming at y'all today with another video. This video will be about the upgrades that I've made to my Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS since I've gotten it. I've had a Gen 5 Glock 17 MOS before this one, and I decided that I wanted something that was a little bit shorter in the barrel. And the Glock 19 has always been the perfect firearm to me, so I just went for what I knew and went back to another Glock. Because I had one before that and one before that. So starting off, one of the first things that I did with this Glock 19 Gen 5 was I got rid of my original sights that came on. Now, I'm not one of those people that say those sights are trash, because if you can shoot, you'll be able to shoot with any sight. Do you pick up a little bit faster on upgraded sights? Probably so, but a good shooter will be able to shoot well with any type of sights as long as there are sights there. So I'm not one of those people that feel like you need to upgrade your sights. I don't feel like it's absolutely necessary, but that's just my opinion. So on these, we ended up going, let me see if you can see it, we ended up going with the Trijicon suppressor height night sights, and they do glow in the dark. If you can see the two notches there on the rear sight and also up on the front sight post. And as you can see, they're pretty high in comparison to other Glock pistols that come out, right out of the factory. But these are pretty much co-witnessed through my red dot. So even if my battery and my red dot's not working, I can still see my sights. The next thing that I went to after that, which would be my red dot, which is a Holosun red dot. Let me see if y'all can see that. And that Holosun red dot is absolutely fantastic. I know a lot of people who carry them. Some people swear by them, but there are other red dots that you could pick from Trijicons to EOTech has one now, and a whole list of other companies. Swamp Fox, Primary Arms has their own exclusive red dot. So, whatever red dot you're looking for, you can find it, honestly. But this was the one that I went with. It also has the solar panel at the top to help with lighting and charging. And that was my second, thing that I did. I initially went and got my sights put on, and then after that, I went and got me a red dot. The next thing that I did as far as upgrades are concerned was my X300 that I got. I got it on a sale at Palmetto State Armory, I think. And here you go, you can see that. And yeah, it does come out a little bit more than a typical TLR7 that is pretty much flush. But this works really, really well. And the light on it is ridiculous. I'm talking about, you'll turn night into day with this light at 12 a.m. I guarantee you. It is costly, so you will end up paying about $250 to $300 for it, depending on where you get it from. But you can find sales out there if you just really look around. So that was pretty much my third upgrade that I made to this pistol. And with that light, it's just fantastic, honestly. You can't get a better light quality, in my opinion, than this. It's sturdy, it's durable. You can drop it, crack it. I mean, this thing goes. Now, I'm not saying you crack it and it's gonna just keep working. Like, no, battery might get loose or something, but it could take a lot of damage, honestly. And if you're up close on somebody, you can always, you could jab them with it. But in comparison to, say, something like this here, this is more flush to the barrel. As you can see, this will be more flush. But when you come into a situation where you have to draw your firearm and say you are in a tussle, well, if I just push this slightly up like this and take it out of battery, it's not gonna go off. So a lot of times, if you have a situation where you're pressing it into somebody, you could actually have it disengaged and you won't be able to get that round off. But this helps you. So if you're pushing into something, you're able to still get your shot off and you don't have any issues. So that was just something that I learned over time. Some people might feel that it is necessary to have a light that has that distance and that length on it. Some people just, bump it. That's not really a concern to me. And to each his own. I learned it. I like it. So I use it. The next upgrade that I did was the goon tape. As you can see, they sell it online. I'm not sure how much it is, but I got a roll of it for, gosh, I wish I could remember, but I can't. But it's really nice. I love it. I got a black roll and I have one that's like a tan or something like that. And It wraps well. It gives a good aesthetic to the pistol. The stippling that's already on the pistol is just fine, but this, I feel like it helps you grip it a little bit, give you more security in your grip. And also the adhesive that kind of comes out between the lines that as you're wrapping it, you can still kind of feel it like a light tacky feeling. And I feel like it helps even more with getting that purchase and, you know, really just getting that comfort that you're looking for. So that's pretty much all of the upgrades that I've done so far on this Glock 19 Gen 5. Will I do any more? Probably not. I feel like this is as far as you can go with it. I know a lot of people like to do trigger work, change out triggers, but I'm one of those people that are kind of like, if the factory made the trigger how it is, I'm leaving it how it is, because I don't want to play around with things like triggers and then it malfunctions or is faulty from the company that I got the trigger from, and now I'm having an issue with it. I have an issue with the standard trigger that's in there over getting a quote unquote lighter trigger, because lighter is not always better. You might shoot it a little faster, but sometimes you might accidentally shoot more than you actually want to, and I've seen it. So for me, I'll take my standard trigger. And yeah, like I said, there's no more upgrades that I'm gonna do to this outside of nothing, honestly. I think I'll keep this red dot. I don't think I'll get another red dot. Now, as far as this pistol is concerned, the Glock 49 Gen 5, it has the Ameriglow red dot on it, which is a really solid dot for a lot of people who don't know. If you're looking for a dot that is within a reasonable price of a red dot, Ameriglow makes one, and I think this one was about maybe 300, and this one was about right at 200. And both of them are really, really, really fantastic lights, honestly. The stippling that you can see on here, the checkeredness that you can see, it's the exact same on the 19. I just have a goon tape wrapped around it. So I'll probably put goon tape around this one, get some suppressor height night sights similar to the ones that are on the 19. And I may go with another Surefire, since I have a TLR, I have a Surefire X300. So I might just go with another Surefire X300 on this one. And that might be it, honestly. It'll be just as simple as my other Glock. I might get the knuckle, where the knuckle area is at, undercut. So I might drill up under there just to get a little bit more higher purchase and keep my knuckle from rubbing, because if you shoot a lot, you will understand that your knuckle will start to get a lot of abuse over time. So, yeah. And one upgrade, finally, I did make that I don't think I mentioned, which is not pretty much on the firearm itself, but the magazine. So as you can see, turn this around, you got the, I want to say, Terran Tactical base plate. It's like a +5 base plate on the standard Glock 15, standard Glock 19 15 round magazine. So this one adds 20, and then I keep 15 in the pistol, 14, well, I guess in the mag, and then 1 in the head. So there you go, you do the math. Excuse me, that's about 35 rounds. So if I can't get it done with the 35, then I got a problem. And all of these are FMJ, no, these are not FMJ, these are SIG V Crown 124 grains. And that's pretty much what I carry. Or I carry the Hornady Critical Defense 124 grain also. But that's it. I talked enough. That was a video about the upgrades that I've done on my Glock so far. Anything else after that, it'll probably be another gun, because I think that this one that I've had initially, that I've got to where it's at now, I don't see any other reason to do anything else to it. So if anything, it'll just end up being another gun. So I appreciate y'all for watching. Hopefully this helps some of y'all. If not, cool. If it does, great. Hit the comment section. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me about some of the upgrades that y'all have on your pistols already. And like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Much love. And that's it. Navy Vet 88 out.